So in this video, we're gonna write a slope-intercept equation with the given characteristics. M is the slope, which is -6/7, and it passes through a point 3 and 5, 3, 5. So this is our x, this is our y. Okay. Okay. With that in mind, if we remember the equation, right? Formula y minus y1, it's equals to m, where m is the slope, x minus x1. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just plug in the given points to this formula here. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna have the y, and this y is the one that we're given. So in this case is what? Yep, 5. But based on the formula is -5. So let me just open the parentheses here. Okay. And then we have our slope, which is -6/7, right? We just plug it in for this value here. And now we open the parentheses and we have our x and minus the x1, which it was 3. Okay. So now if you notice, I put some parentheses here is because sometimes we're given a negative point. Let's say sometimes they give you -3 here or -5, and it's just, you know, for safety, just let's put them in there, get in the habit of doing that. But other than that, we can just go ahead and solve this one. So we have y minus 5, it's equals to what? Well, you're gonna distribute this inside of the parentheses. Okay, so we're gonna have -6/7 x minus 3. Okay, now we distribute this guy, so we're gonna multiply 6/7 times x, and then -6/7 times -3. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have y, it's equals to -5. It's -6/7 x. Now we multiply this guy, -6/7 times -3, which should be positive, because negative times negative is positive. Positive 18/7. Okay. So now what we can do is just move the 5 on the other side, plus 5 here. So we also have to add plus 5. So we're gonna have y, it's equals to -6/7 x. And if you notice that you add in a number by a fraction, I mean, you can do that with a calculator, but let's just do it by hand here real quick. So we can always assume that any number can be divided by 1, okay? Which 5 divided by 1 is just 5. So with that in mind, we can turn that 5 into a fraction, right? So we're gonna have 5/1, and since we want to add it to this 7 here, 18/7, so we multiplied by 7 in the denominator and multiply by 7 in the numerator. And if you notice, you multiplying by 1, because 7 divided by 7 is just 1. So then we're gonna have y, it's equals to -6/7 x plus 18/7. Let me have some standards here. Plus 5 times 7 is 35 divided by 7. Okay, so now you can add those two guys. Okay, and once you add them, what you should have. So you would have 35, 18, it's 13, that's 53 over 7, which is y, oops, which is y, it's equals to -6 over 7 x and over 53 plus 53 over 7. Okay, so if you notice, this is our slope. Now we have it in the equation we wanted. Y it's equals to mx plus b. Okay, so what we did here is first thing, we apply this formula here, this formula there. Okay, then we were given a slope. In this case it was a negative slope, and essentially we just plug in the values for our x and our y. Remember, this is always your x, this is always your y, and here just plug in your y, your x. And I think the tricky part here was just to simplify this 5, because you had to turn it into a fraction. But other than that, this will be our solution. Okay, so I hope that helps, and if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. All right, have a great day.